In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 9, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Georgia versus Auburn. In the forthcoming matchup, viewers can anticipate an intense clash on the basketball court between 2 Southeastern Conference teams as the Georgia Bulldogs embark on a road trip to face the number 13 Auburn Tigers in the Yellowhammer State. The Bulldogs head into this encounter fresh off a hard-fought 69-66 victory over Ole Miss at home on Tuesday night, successfully covering the 2-point spread as favorites. Meanwhile, the Auburn Tigers secured a commanding 101-74 triumph on the road against Missouri, covering the 11.5-point spread in their previous game on Tuesday night. In the historical series between these two teams, the Tigers hold a decisive 81-53 advantage and have emerged victorious in their last 2 meetings, including a 97-76 road win in their most recent face-off on February 24th. As the stage is set for this showdown, Auburn enters the contest with a commendable 12-5 conference record, placing them in a tie for second in the Southeastern Conference alongside 3 other teams. The Tigers, currently enjoying a home court advantage, have secured 3 wins in their last 4 games. On the flip side, Georgia has faced challenges in their recent performances, losing 3 of their last 4 games, although they did manage to notch a crucial win against Ole Miss in their latest outing. Notably, the Bulldogs have struggled defensively throughout the season, allowing an average of 74 points per game. Auburn has established an impressive 14-1 record on their home court at the Neville Arena this season. The Tigers' dominance extends to their suffocating defensive play and a well-balanced offensive strategy that has seen them assert control in the Southeastern Conference. Conversely, Georgia has exhibited inconsistency on both ends of the court, making them ill-equipped for the formidable challenge posed by Auburn. The Bulldogs lack the offensive firepower and depth required to contend with the formidable Tigers, particularly considering their struggles with 3-point shooting and road performances this season. Georgia's conference play took a significant hit with a string of 9 losses in 10 games before their recent triumph over Ole Miss. With a modest 4-5 record on the road, the Bulldogs face an uphill battle against Auburn's high-octane offensive attack. Auburn, boasting a 14-1 home record, aims to secure a favorable seed in the upcoming Southeastern Conference tournament. Given Auburn's overall superiority on both ends of the court and Georgia's recent struggles, the odds do not favor the Bulldogs on the road. Reflecting on the initial meeting between these teams, Auburn emerged victorious with a 97-76 score on the road. The upcoming game is expected to follow a similar narrative, with Auburn establishing an early tone through their formidable defense and exploiting Georgia's defensive vulnerabilities. Given these factors, the Auburn Tigers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In terms of statistical trends, Georgia has witnessed the underhitting in 17 out of their 30 games this season with a posted total. Their offensive efficiency ranks 106th, and they have demonstrated solidity in ball retention, standing at 142nd in turnover percentage with 16.4%. On the other hand, Auburn has also seen the underhitting in 17 out of their 30 games this season. The Tigers boast an impressive defensive efficiency ranking of 5th, leading in effective field goal percentage defense, turnover percentage forced, and 3-point field goal percentage defense. While Auburn maintains an above-average pace, ranking 75th in adjusted tempo, Georgia plays at a slightly slower tempo, placing 135th with 68.4 possessions per night. In the first meeting between these teams, they combined for a total of 173 points, surpassing the set line by 20 points. Both Auburn and Georgia exhibit a fast-paced style of play, with the Tigers ranking 86th and the Bulldogs 76th in the nation in pace. Emphasizing a quick and aggressive approach, these teams prefer taking the first good look at the basket. Auburn's proficiency in shooting from beyond the arc at home, coupled with Georgia's capable scorers like Noah Thomason and Silas Damari Jr., sets the stage for a high-scoring game. Anticipating an early early lead for Auburn, followed by a slightly relaxed pace in the second half. Akin to their first meeting, the Tigers are likely to deliver another strong offensive performance. Consequently, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Connecticut versus Providence. The Connecticut Huskies, currently holding the second rank, are scheduled to embark on a journey to Providence, Rhode Island this Saturday, marking the conclusive regular season Big East encounter for both institutions. Presently, the Huskies boast an impressive overall record of 27 victories and 3 defeats, securing their top spot in the conference with a stellar 17-2 record in Big East play. Their counterparts, the Friars, enter this showdown with a commendable record of 19 wins and 11 losses overall, standing at 10-9 in the Big East and sharing the 5th position in the conference standings. The prowess of the Connecticut Huskies places them in contention for the title of the best team in the nation, making them formidable contenders in the forthcoming game. Nevertheless, the Providence Friars exhibit a remarkable home record, standing at 14-3 in straight-up victories on their home court. Anticipation builds as the Amica Mutual Pavilion promises to pulsate with energy on senior night, with an eager crowd and players striving to make a lasting impression on their resumes. Despite the undeniable capabilities of Connecticut to dominate, the point spread appears a bit too ambitious. Providence is poised to present a strong resistance, ensuring a closely contested matchup. Consequently, the Providence Friars to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Connecticut's distinctive playing style revolves around a lethal combination of pace and efficiency, ranking 15th in the nation in terms of the pace of play. This characteristic is expected to be accentuated by their significant advantage on the boards in the upcoming game. Additionally, they claim the top spot as the highest scoring team in the Big East and stand second in the conference for 3-point field goals made per game, narrowly surpassing the Friars. The Friars, known for their proficiency in 3-point shooting, are likely to contribute substantially to the scoring in this encounter. The initial meeting between the two teams resulted in a 9-point victory for Connecticut, with a combined score just shy of 150 points. Providence's impressive home record, standing at 14-3, suggests a spirited effort that will contribute to elevating the total score in this rematch. Analyzing Connecticut's offensive efficiency and their ability to dictate the tempo of the game highlights their potential to exploit Providence's defensive susceptibilities. Conversely, Providence's pace suggests a willingness to engage in a fast-paced game, attempting to match Connecticut's scoring prowess. These elements collectively point towards a game where the execution of offensive plays will play a pivotal role. Considering the offensive dynamism displayed by the Connecticut Huskies and referring to the adjusted tempo statistics from KenPom, which reveal Connecticut's methodical pace at 64.6 and Providence's slightly brisker tempo at 68.1, the stage is set for a game that may surpass the expected total score. In matchups characterized by one team holding a substantial offensive advantage and both teams inclined towards maintaining a high tempo, opting for the over becomes a confident and well-founded choice. Hence, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona versus Southern California. The Arizona Wildcats, the dominant force in the Pac-12, are poised to conclude their 2-game road trip in Los Angeles with a pivotal showdown against the Southern California Trojans, marking the culmination of the conference's regular season. With an impressive 15-4 record in Pac-12 action, the Wildcats have solidified their position at the summit of the conference, while the Trojans, at 7-12, are gearing up for the initial round of the tournament in Vegas. In the initial encounter between these teams, Arizona triumphed with an 82-67 victory in Tucson, where they were favored by 21 points, extending their winning streak in the series to 6 games. As the final Pac-12 schedule was devised, the anticipation was palpable for Arizona and Southern California to be vying for the top spots in the standings during the concluding weekend. Arizona has lived up to expectations, securing the conference crown well in advance. On the contrary, the Trojans have faced setbacks, grappling with injuries and struggling to synchronize with a roster of young talents, relegating them to the lower echelons of the conference standings throughout the season. Despite currently being in good health, the Trojans' resurgence comes too late in the season. Although early wagers seem to favor the Trojans, I perceive it as a potential trap. My prediction leans towards the Wildcats covering the spread in this encounter. For those scrutinizing Saturday's matchups in search of an unranked underdog capable of upsetting a ranked team on their home court, this game might catch your eye as a potential upset. However, I remain skeptical. While Southern California's identity remains uncertain and season-long metrics may not accurately reflect their current standing, they possess considerable talent and are likely to be a popular dark horse in the upcoming conference tournament. It is true that bettors have been apprehensive about backing the Wildcats due to their inconsistent road performances and frequent instances of delivering wins without covering the spread. Nevertheless, I believe Arizona has found their rhythm evident in their recent lopsided victories, and I anticipate a similar outcome in this matchup. Therefore, the Arizona Wildcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In their recent 5 games, Southern California has surpassed the 80-point mark in 3 instances, including the last 2 games. The team has excelled in 3-point shooting, unlocking their inside game and enabling forward DJ Rodman to achieve double-digit scoring in his last 2 outings. Arizona ranks among the highest-scoring teams nationally, and despite potential defensive vulnerabilities in this game, they are poised to engage in a high-scoring affair with the Trojans, known for their sharpshooting prowess. Southern California's games have exceeded the projected total on 3 consecutive occasions, and overall, the Trojans' games surpassed the total 66% of the time. Anticipating a thrilling conclusion to the Pac-12 regular season, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.